Hi everyone, my name is Jackie. My group members are Marisol, Ashley, Keston, and Karen. We will be introducing our program, Computer Basics for Adults, or Básicos de Computadora para Adultos. Our program hopes to attract patrons who are interested in learning useful computer skills, and it will also focus on teaching patrons to become digitally literate and learn how to use computer programs such as Microsoft Office, search engines, email basics, and how to access online library databases and resources. By learning these computer basics, patrons will learn how to use computers confidently and remotely. The program will be held in Spanish and English, and it will be taught by bilingual library staff. The workshop will run for 1 hour in the late afternoon, and it will be free. Everyone is welcome to attend. There will be 2 workshops each week in order to give participants the opportunity and flexibility to attend.
Hi, so my name is Marisol, and I'll be talking about the patron access considerations for this event. It will be held in the library's computer room, and to sign up, the forms will be in English and Spanish, and you can sign up at the reference desk, the circulation desk, or you can go online under our calendar events, and it should be there. Of course, since it is in our computer room, there is limited space, so first come, first serve, of course. And we'll also be using PC computers. However, even though we are using that, our handouts will address PC software as well as Mac software. So in case you have a Mac computer at home, it'll be on the paper there too. For any accommodations for those who need any physical assistance or need assistive technologies and softwares, when you're signing up, we ask that you, in our options area or notes, you tell us that if you need any assistance, so that we can provide that with our trained staff.
Hi, my name is Karen Garcia. I'll be talking about user need assessment. The members of the community will learn how to do basic computer functions such as emailing, learning about Microsoft Office, knowing how to access library databases, and etc. Since our society is advancing technologically, it is a good way for them to learn. Our program will be very helpful and it will have patrons be more comfortable learning and knowing that there will be bilingual library staff and trained staff on assistive technologies.
Hi, this is Marisol again. So for privacy considerations, to sign up for this event, you will have to have a library card and require your name. It's optional if you want to put your phone number or email, and that's just more to just like give you a heads up that like you have this event that you're participating in on the day of the event, or if the event has to be canceled, we can tell you. Of course, we'll be using library computers. So once patron signs off of those, all patron information is erased. And since, again, we are using library computers, you will have to follow our library computer and internet policy. And then here's some of the kind of little pinpoints of our computer and internet policies that we'll monitor. Library does not monitor internet usage, and all library computers with internet access in the library's wireless network uses a technology protection measure that protects all our users. And any patron who violates this internet computer policies will be asked to modify their use appropriately or discontinue such usage. Or if it gets really bad or it's a constant thing, their internet usage access might be terminated. Of course, all internet use is subject to the Library Code of Conduct, and users shall utilize the library network for lawful activities only, please.
Hi, I'm Keston, and I'll be discussing security measures. And for the purposes of making the library and the library computer room a safe and accessible place for all members of the community, the library reserves the right to restrict the use of its facilities and premises to persons who do not abide by the library's code of conduct. Library staff may ask persons exhibiting behavior that does not adhere to the code of conduct to modify their behavior appropriately. Library patrons violating this code of conduct and failing to comply after one warning will be required to leave the library for the remainder of the day. Individuals asked to leave shall do so within 5 minutes. Based on the severity of the situation, the library may revoke library privileges or suspend access to all library services and property for multiple days or up to 1 year, or may result in criminal prosecution if the conduct constitutes a violation of local, state, or federal law. The librarian or member of the library staff has the authority to escort individuals who do not abide by the code of conduct off the property. Individuals who enter the library before the return date listed on the suspension notice are subjected to arrest for trespass under California Penalty Code Section 602.
Copyright implications. Some considerations we can use are copyright tools. By using copyright tools, staff and patrons will be at ease and won't have to worry much about violating laws. The softwares we are suggesting should be sending users to the correct legal sites that own them and not to sketchy sites with pop-up links.
Our program will be promoted on social media like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. This way the community knows what the library is offering them. If they want, they can advance themselves in computers. The announcement will be posted on the library's personal page, the town's new page, maybe even the city's police page. Posting on these different accounts will let the community know that everyone, all the departments, everyone in the city supports the library and the programs that they're offering everyone. Flyers can be posted around the city, like in coffee shops, laundromats, stores, city hall, bus stations, and maybe even around the colleges in the city. Right here, we actually have two concepts art. The first one is a flyer of what you might see around town, and the second one is more of a post based on what you can see on Instagram or Twitter. Both of these can be on social media, or both of them can even be flyers out and about in the city.
As a library, we will know if our program is successful and effective by observing and recording the number of attendants, as well as taking surveys and gathering feedback from our patrons. We gather that the numbers will fluctuate depending on the workshop's topic for the week. However, we will still use it as a basis for program effectiveness. Our patrons' thoughts and opinions are also a big factor that will determine how our staff can improve the program and let us know what else we can include in order to make our services the best available to our community. We will use surveys and open-ended questions to gather feedback on user satisfaction. As a library, we will also use our librarians' feedback to assess future program plans and consider any changes we may need to make in order to attract more patrons to sign up for our program.
We look forward to working with any member of the community who would like to participate in our program, Computer Basics for Adults. This bilingual computer workshop is offered in Spanish and English and meets twice a week for 1 hour. It is our hope that these meeting times will give patrons the flexibility and an opportunity to participate in the workshop and learn email basics, to access online library databases and resources, search engines, and Microsoft Office. And we hope to see you at the library.